The Nashville-based musician won her first Grammy, thank you very much, Best American Roots performance for her song Eve Was Black. But the celebration soon turned to controversy in her home state. How come? During a routine legislative session, 2 separate resolutions were put forward in the Tennessee House to honor Russell and fellow home state band that would be Paramore for each winning Grammys. But House Republicans blocked the resolution to honor Russell while allowing the resolution for Paramore to pass. What's up with that? Paramore's lead singer, that's Haley Williams, called the move, quote, blatant racism. In a statement, Republican caucus chair, that's Jeremy Faison, told CBS Mornings, quote, members routinely come to me with questions about items on the consent calendar, which was the case for this particular resolution. But he did not elaborate on what those questions were. Allison Russell is with us at the table, and we just want to say first, congratulations on your Grammy win.
Yeah,
Despite all of this controversy and kerfluffle surrounding what should have been a symbolic, ceremonial, celebratory move in your honor, turned to this. So when you first heard about it, where were you and what did you think?
I was actually on an airplane. I missed hearing about it till I landed. I was on an airplane coming back from Montreal, Quebec, where I was part of one of the oldest, longest-running shows in Quebec called Tout le monde en parle. And I was so excited that I'd been on the show that Céline Dion had been on. And
yes.
Coming home to Nashville to my daughter, and I got off the plane and my phone started blowing up. And I actually got a call from Representative Jones, Justin Jones, who is just brilliant representative for District 52 in Tennessee, freedom fighter, one of the Tennessee 3.
Yeah, we know him.
Yeah.
But Allison, when you hear that Paramore's going forward and yours is not, were you hurt? Were you angry? What do you think the reason is?
You know, unfortunately, there's a pattern of behavior that's pretty blatant. I think it goes beyond dog whistle, whether their issue with me is that I'm Black or that I'm queer or that I'm an immigrant to the U.S. I don't know. Maybe none of the above, but one can speculate that has something to do with it based on the way the Justin Jones and Justin Pearson have been treated by that same caucus chair, by the way that T.J. Osborne's, from the brother Osborne, the same representative had an issue with his honoring T.J., who is the first man in mainstream country to come out.
Right. We did get a statement from Rep. Faison, and he points out that Democrats in the same week bumped similar resolutions honoring middle school teachers, a U.S. combat veteran, and an entire elementary school, essentially saying these kinds of things happen all the time. How do you take that?
Well, actually, he puts a sharper point on it. I think is interesting. He says, look, some Democrat bumped schools and veterans, and we didn't leap to the conclusion that they're anti-veterans or anti-schools.
Right.
And so they're accusing you of leaping to this racism charge when they're just saying, look, this is the way things go.
I actually didn't make a racism charge. I responded to Representative Jones' video and statement about what had happened. I watched the
Paramore
speaker.
made it about racism.
I watched the speaker.
And Justin Jones called it Jim Crow.
Yes.
I watched the speaker turn off Representative Jones' mic when he was clearly making an announcement while gaslighting him to say he wasn't making an announcement. I mean, anyone can go watch it. I don't want to personally spend too much time shining a light on what they're doing. The reality is that they have been because they have a so-called supermajority, which I want to point out isn't actually a supermajority. We have less than 32% of our population showing up to vote. We are 49th in the country in terms of voter turnout. So it's not a supermajority, it's that we need to motivate and encourage and empower the voters in Tennessee to show up at the polls.
Can we celebrate your Grammy win?
Because that's what we'll talk about your music.
Yes.
Okay.
What that felt like for you, your first Grammy, and by the way, you were on stage with Joni Mitchell, drop the microphone, but talk about that first Grammy win, what that meant to you.
It was incredibly uplifting and shocking.
Shocking?
Yes, I did not, never in a million years did I think that I would hear my name called and my song Eve Was Black honored in that way. And it honors my whole circle of collaborators, the whole Rainbow Coalition. And it was a frantic, hectic day where we were rehearsing with Joni on the telecast and then running through the tunnels in the underground of the complex to get to the premiere ceremony. I didn't even have shoes on when I ran up to the podium. But it was joyful. And I think about Mavis Staples. I think about the shoulders we're standing on. She was in her, 72, 73, when she won her first Grammy. And so many artists that have come before have kicked the doors open for an artist like me who in the past would have probably fallen between the cracks of genre to be recognized. And I'm grateful to the Americana community for that. I'm grateful to Brandi Carlile for that. Jason Isbell, Brandy Clark, like we've all kind of come into the Recording Academy world under the wings of the Americana community, which is really doing the DEI work.
And you're great friends with Rihanna Giddens, who's on Beyonce's song.
I fell over because
Did she tell you she was on it?
Rhiannon had mentioned that she was maybe going to collaborate, but I didn't hear anything more, and that was probably 2 years ago. And I thought I didn't, but I heard the first notes of the banjo.
And you knew.
On Texas Hold'em.
And
That's
you knew that's
Rhiannon's
her.
banjo.
Great.
Nobody sounds like her. Nobody sounds like my sister Rhiannon. She plays this incredible fretless. It's a replica of an 1850s minstrel banjo. It's incredible.
Allison, can we say nobody sounds like you either?
Yeah, you're
Incredible voice.
We're going to let go of the controversy. Just know we're
Yeah.
cheering you on, and congratulations.
Congratulations.
And very
So
happy for
appreciate
you.
Huge congrats.
Thank you.
And I love your suit.
Thank you. I love your
I'm
dress
going to be taking
and your
pictures
glasses.
of that. Thank you so much.